Hey everyone, welcome back to Home Entertainment Lab. My name is Chris. Figure I'd do a little introduction myself here since I've been talking these last couple videos. Anyway, today I'm gonna be going over my latest movie haul. I'm a huge physical media collector. Some of the titles you're gonna see, you're like, you don't have those already? No, I actually have quite a bit of them. I'm rebuying them. At some point, about 2 years ago, I thought I was gonna, put everything into a binder and save room on the discs and stuff for storage. Don't really need that anymore, and I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here for at that time, because now I want the cases. And so anyway, did a little movie haul. I got 25 titles at a place in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's called Movie Trading Company. They have quite a few, actually quite a few locations. This one in particular was in Hurst, over by the Northeast Mall, Hurst, Texas. Anyway, I got 25 titles. I want to say altogether it was roughly around $230 before tax for the titles. Some of them, there was some good deals, but I will say this place has a ton of movies and everything under the sun. Criterion series, anime, old collectors. They have games, all kinds of stuff. Tons of old physical media. I think they have a VHS collection there too as well. I'm not sure about Laserdisc. I'll have to check next time I go. But anyway, so I got 25 movies over there. Most of them are pretty decently priced. But like I was saying before, they definitely know what they have, because they had Biodome that I got, not this go around, but my last one. And they for sure know what titles they have, because they were charged, I want to say it was like $24 for Biodome. So yeah. There's one shocker in here that I was surprised I was able to get. Definitely it says new, so I'll get to that here in the middle of everything. Anyways, let's get started. So the first one, and some of these I did leave the tag on just so you can kind of see what I paid for them. I did get below this for veteran discount, but in general, just kind of see the prices of what they're advertising over there. They do offer deals, like, so like this one would be, 4, 8, 12, 16. So instead of $16 for 4, because it's $3.99, they would do it like, 4 for 12 or something like that, to try to entice you to buy more titles at that price. So anyways, let's get started. So this is Scenic Route. It's a pretty awesome film. I'm not sure why I don't have it at this point. This is one I did not have before. But it's a nice release here. Just Blu-ray. Some of the things that they do have there at Movie Trading Company will have a bad case. So I typically just go on Amazon, or I go on eBay and I'll buy empty cases and just swap them out if they've got a good, we want to say, the cover in them that I can just pull out and the disc is decent, and then I can just swap them over. Obviously, like this one, Matchstick Men, I'm definitely not going to be able to do that, with this case. I mean, this is like it is. There's not much change in it. You can take this cardboard. It's a cardboard backing. Somebody wrote on this. What does it say? Ramy or something on here. So I don't know what's up. I didn't write it. Anyway, they had this for $3.99. Good movie. If you have not watched it, it's the full screen edition. Yeah, we'll have to see how that looks. Now, the only thing I don't like is that you can't check the quality of the disc. Now, I do believe, and I asked someone at one of the other locations, and they do check to make sure that the discs are functional, to make sure that they're selling a quality product. So I do have some faith in that. I've yet to have an issue getting anything from there, because some of these I feel like I am paying kind of a premium for sure, but I'm okay with that. The Tax Collector Blu-ray, and I had that for $12.99. So it's in pretty decent shape. Yeah, not too bad. Then we got The Runner with Nicolas Cage Blu-ray, pretty decent shape, for $7.99. I think it's all right, not too bad here. Like I said, we'll open them up and then I'll do an update down the road on that. We got The Life Aquatic. I've never seen this before. I've heard of it with Bill Murray, so I definitely want to watch it. See how it is. Yeah, that for $7.99, a 2-disc set. And this is a part of the Criterion collection, if you didn't know. So I was actually shocked. They didn't have it in their Criterion section. They actually have a section there just for Criterion. Most of it's actually locked in a case. So I guess that must be the exception. Then we got Into Deep. LL Cool J, if you ever seen it. That's a pretty good movie from the 90s. Actually, I want to make sure that is in the 90s. Yes, it is. Okay. But yeah, that's a good film. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch that. The Green Mile. I was shocked. Yeah, so let me get into that real quick. I actually use the Sorted app to track my movies and games and my inventories. Not an affiliate or anything. It's just an app I use. I had no issues other than right after I got it about a year ago now. They had, I don't know, it was a breach or something, and I couldn't even log into my account. There was an issue for like 2 weeks, and they ended up getting it all sorted out, and it was fine. I think I paid, I don't know, $5-10 for the app, something like that. It wasn't a bad deal, and I think to keep track on the go on my phone, it allows you to scan the barcodes and everything, or you can type in the title. And a lot of times it's in the system, but I have gotten a few titles. There's one coming up that they didn't have in the system. And you're able to take a picture of the front of it and input it in. But yeah, so I got this for $4.99. Put that in the Sorted app. Next one, we got Double Take. Another good film. Eddie Griffin. It's definitely, I'd love to see him in some more films here recently, but I don't know if we're going to have that anytime soon. Yeah, so I got this used for $4.99. Not bad. Half Baked. I actually have this movie, but I don't have it in the case, so I went ahead and repurchased it. So I'd have the case. I'm probably sure I could have found it cheaper for $5.99 on eBay just for the case. So food for thought. There's a business idea right there. If you're someone that maybe has a ton of cases, or you think turning that into a business, it's probably not a bad idea. Because I guarantee there's going to come in a day when some of these are going to, be hard to find in their original releases and things like that. But let's see. And then we got Intolerable Cruelty, George Clooney. Got this for $3.99. Not bad on DVD. I don't mind buying DVD. I know Cinemassacre made a video, probably it's been a couple years, and talking to, it kind of opened my eyes a little bit as to, yeah, they were definitely right. DVDs had probably the best menus and special features compared to Blu-rays and 4K Ultra and all this stuff. Sure, they don't have all the formats for sound, but I was a little confused. When I first got into having Dolby Atmos and everything, I thought you had to have 4K discs to even play Dolby Atmos. No, there's 4K that has that as well. I don't know where I got that idea, but I got an idea, and I had a ton of 4K discs. So, yeah, needless to say, you can have Dolby Atmos as the sound format on your Blu-ray. You don't need 4K. So, we got I Spy for $4.99. Owen Wilson, Eddie Murphy, pretty funny movie, good action movie, comedy at the same time. Okay, so this is the big one, and I don't have the tag on here, but I can tell you exactly what the price was. This title was $15.99. It is a new disc, but this bad boy is old. Okay, Double Dragon. I was very shocked to see this. Very shocked to see this in new. Yeah, so I actually started watching this tonight. Phenomenal film if you've never watched it. I don't know, I grew up with it, so I think some of those are, probably just me. I'm sure everybody like, that movie's terrible. No, I actually like it. Okay, so these I'm going to get into. I had a bunch of the Marvel films. I still have them. I just have the disc. I don't have the case. So I'm trying to get back to having the case. It's kind of, it's bothering me. So let's see. We got Guardians of the Galaxy on the Blu-ray. 3D, Blu-ray, and digital HD format. So, and then this one, $16.99, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, $16.99. This one's the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for Volume 2. Not bad. Those are awesome movies. I love them. Wife loves them. Kids love them. Those are phenomenal. Guardians of the Galaxy, it's funny. Everyone kind of getting into it, you know. Groot and Rabbit. Everyone loves them. Then we got Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Like I said, I have this one already on a 4K disc. I don't really feel the need to buy the 4K. I think I'm okay with the Blu-ray on many of these. And I would like to keep the collection Blu-ray just so I can have them all. If they at one point release like they did with the Star Wars saga, where they have all the films in a 4K fancy box, I'll probably consider that, purchasing that. But yeah, so then we got Captain America, the First Avenger. This one was $12.99. Chris Evans, good movie. Captain Marvel, and like I said, most of these I had them. I don't think I had Captain Marvel, but everything else I pretty much had. So here's Captain Marvel, used for $19.99. I'm interested. I want to see what kind of sticker they had underneath that instead of $19.99. I wonder if it was cheaper. Okay, so here we're gonna get into the holiday movies. I have probably a dozen right now of holiday films, and I really want to expand that. I'm huge for the holidays. I love the holidays. I love being around family, friends, having get-togethers, and I think the most valuable thing you do is bring joy to other people's lives. So, you know, having some holiday movies. Some of these probably aren't as festive as they could be, but definitely like them. So tonight we watched Double Dragon, and we also watched The Polar Express. Now, I was shocked. Polar Express, it's just the DVD, widescreen edition. I want to say it was like it was $9.99. They, like I said, and all of these films came from Movie Trading Company. They definitely know what time of year it is, because there's no deals on holiday movies right now. It's all $9.99, $7.99 for all films that are really old. Well, okay, I take that back. There's one here for $5.99. But Polar Express was $9.99. But I'll tell you what, so there's the scene when the train is pulling up to the kid's house, and the bass in that is just blew me away. I was like, whoa. I was not expecting that. I don't think, I've never really watched the movie fully through before. I just kind of fell asleep through it. You know, it's been on during the holidays, things like that. But kids watching it, I've never really watched it all by myself, but I watched it tonight and I was satisfied with it. It was a pretty good movie. Some of the sound effects in that don't really sound holiday and festive. Sound kind of like a sci-fi movie. I was like, okay, is an alien about to pop out here? What's about to go on? So, Jack Frost, a good movie from when I was younger. You know, kind of sad. You know, little boy's dad dies and comes back and he's Jack Frost. Snowman, his dad. He's freaking out. It's pretty good. Sad, it's emotional. You know, but it's brings you together, makes you appreciate family and whatnot. So this was new for $5.99. So that was the one deal. I was like, okay, it was less than $10. But this is Frosty the Snowman Deluxe Edition over there on DVD, and they did charge $9.99 for this. I'm pretty sure I probably could have got it at Walmart a lot cheaper, without a doubt. I'll Be Home for Christmas. This is one of the other titles. I guess a few of them weren't too bad, but here, I'm getting the next one. These are getting pricier. This is an awesome film. You know, if you know Jonathan Taylor from Home Improvement, this is a film that he did. I don't know if they were done with Home Improvement. I think it was during his time on that show, and it's pretty good. He's college kid, and his parents want him to come home for Christmas, and they're like, okay, well, we'll give you the Porsche. His dad's got this classic Porsche if you're home by Christmas, and he's all about it. You know, originally he was trying to take his girlfriend to the Bahamas or something like that, down to the Caribbean, and they're going to the beach in Florida, and ends up this whole craziness of his girlfriend going with some other boy in the car, and he likes her, and then Jonathan Taylor is like trying to hitchhike and stuff to get home, and ends up seeing them on the way and thinks like she's falling for this other guy, and it's pretty funny. It's a good comedy holiday movie. It's pretty funny. Next one is A Christmas Carol, Disney production with Jim Carrey. It's a good movie. I think it's a decent film for Jim Carrey. Like I said, $9.99 for a holiday movie. That's pretty old. It's on DVD, but hey, I was there, and I just try to knock some of them out in the holiday movies. Sometimes they're hard to get when it's not around the holiday season, so I don't mind getting them. Next one we got is The Christmas Train. I have not watched this. It's a Hallmark film. This one's $5.99, not too bad, I guess. So, let's see about watching that with the wife. Let's see, this one's a holiday film from Hallmark as well. Once Upon a Christmas Miracle. This one's $7.99, so this is, I would say, one of the mid to upper price ones for, especially it's used. So we'll see about that. Okay, then, so that does it for the Christmas movies. We got two other kids films. I try to build up my kids collection, trying to let them see some of the awesome films, even though they're a little older. They're nothing like Frozen or Frozen 2, which Frozen 2 is terrible in my opinion. But anyway, All Dogs Go to Heaven, used for $4.99. I think it was bad. It's in pretty good shape. Everything looked okay. I don't think I'm gonna have to swap anything out here. I love that film. I love it. Then we got All Dogs Go to Heaven Part 2 for $4.99. And same thing, good shape, DVD. No issues with it. I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Then, so my son doesn't know, my oldest, he's gonna be 13 actually here on the 10th. But he doesn't know. So we got him this Akira anime. He's huge into anime right now. I'm sure a ton of kids are, especially being home right now. But he's huge into anime. So we got him this for Christmas. He doesn't know it yet, so no, I don't think we're having issues there. But yeah, so you know, that was the other thing. I really, other than understand what Pokemon is and Dragon Ball Z, I probably don't know the most about anime. I'm starting to learn a little bit more from him, and I didn't realize I was there at Movie Trading Company, and them movies are freaking expensive. They had some movies there that were used that weren't that old or anything, and they were like $70 or $80. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is insane. So, but anyway, I am a huge physical media collector. I feel it's important over trying to keep things, even the digital copies. I give them away. In fact, I might give some away here on the channel. So stay tuned for that. It's probably what I'm gonna do. I'll probably do so many a week. I probably have 150 of them. Whether or not they're good still, I mean, I probably have some that I've been saving up for like 8 months, probably like 70 of them, 70 or 80 of them. And I just don't see value in that. There's a server that everything is on. I believe those are in your library, but you know, Netflix, Amazon, they've came out. I haven't really researched a whole lot, but they're saying that you don't actually own the digital media, that you purchase from them. And, you know, I know Amazon's a huge company. It's the second largest per market cap company right now in the world. I believe, because I want to say Apple's number one. But a company can't go bankrupt, you know, and their servers are not going to be online. It's not going to happen. You know, companies, especially technology companies, there's always the latest and greatest company coming out. And I think for someone to be top dog for a long time, I mean, it might happen for a decade, might happen for 2, but then after that, it's gone. You know, and I feel safer having my physical media, and that's something I can give to my kids. I remember, you know, even about music, and was it iTunes? Bruce Willis sued iTunes years ago because he wanted to pass down his collection. I want to say it was $1 million plus of music content that he had on his account. And they said, no, you cannot pass it down to your children. I believe that changed since then. out of that lawsuit or shortly after the government stepping in and making some changes. But that just goes to show. I mean, there's, a lot of things. I could sell this stuff. I can give it away, do whatever I want with it. It's mine, and nobody's gonna take it away from me unless my house burns down or whatever. Asset liquidation or something. But I feel more comfortable with it. Yeah, can it get ruined over time? Sure. But I will say, I think the quality of I know like Disney, like Mandalorian, they offer high resolution options for their content. But I will say, I've been watching Mandalorian, and we have a 1 gigabyte internet service, and I have noticed a few times where the voice is not matching up with the film. You can see his mouth moving. Yoda doing something, or someone talking to Mandalorian. You can't see Mandalorian's face. But there's a few times, and this stuff's not matching up. It's not too much of an issue, but if you notice it, you will notice it the rest of the time you're watching it. And that bugs me so bad. And you really don't have that problem a lot on physical media. If you do, it's usually just a one-off problem that you're going to have. So yeah, I'm a huge proponent of physical media. And my wife, kind of when I really got heavy into physical media collecting, was like, that's kind of silly. But after she saw it, she kind of understood it. And the other thing, let's say Disney Plus had an issue with their account for the first 8 months of it. It was almost a year now. Because, they've been out for a year, because they started, I want to say, November, October of last year. And we did the deal where you could buy a full year of the Disney Plus package or I want to say it was 3 years for like a 1 year price and up front. And we kept getting our account deleted every month, as they thought it was like a 1 month membership. And we had to set it up with a different email every month to get it reset up. It was ridiculous. Finally got that fixed up here just a couple months ago during the summer. But yeah, so they're just those little quirks that I just don't care to deal with. And that's the other thing. I really hope that Disney releases Mandalorian in a physical copy so I can buy it. I'm sure it's coming soon. They're like money. I mean, it's a company. They're there to profit. They can profit off of that. And the other part of physical media is I miss the feeling, and I want my kids to be able to have the feeling. I guess they're not really going to like a Blockbuster, but we can do films at home, and they can go into, we have a full room that's just movies. It's not a whole lot. I want to say it's about 700 titles right now and growing fast. But, they can go in there and kind of get the experience of picking out a movie and try to get that old vibe of that. You just don't see that anymore. But I think they're going to come back. I think there's Family Video, and you got a few mom and pop shops here and there, and a few companies like Movie Trading Company that I was talking about, where I got these films. You can go there and rent movies. I don't think a lot of people do it. I think they really just buy it. But so anyway, that's that. This is my movie haul for right now. Probably wait till after the holidays to do another one. But anyway, if you like this, go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it if you like the video, or if you dislike it, hit the thumbs down. Let me know how I can do better in the future. Definitely I'm going to try to improve. But I just want to get out there and start doing it and, be active. And I will see everyone in the next video.